All right. Hello, sports fans. Ooh, what happened here? Our video capture was an old picture. We got a new picture going on here. There we go. We got 3 games going on. Oops. All right, we got a little something happening here. Let's. Oops. Yeah, that's right. We got all 3 games going. Let's take a quick look here. Let's give a quick rundown. I've been playing here for about an hour, let's say, just kind of just farting around in the background. Oops, we got something else we got to do here as well. We're trying a new thing here. Is that right? I think it's this one. One oh four. Let's take a quick look here. So we've got 3 things that are happening here. We have three tournaments that are going on. We have this one, which we are in the money in. There's 15 people left. We started this tournament with 128. There's 15 remaining. Excuse me. And we're really kind of like very. We're really trying to make the final table on this one. On this tournament, and there's a couple different reasons why that is. So at the very bottom of the screen, you can see that there's 4 circles. So those are actually 4 tournaments that we've already played. Oops. So and that includes rebuy periods. So we've played 1 tournament and we went broke, and then of course we have 1, 2, 3 tournaments that we're currently playing. We have different symbols for different things that we've added. I thought this was a new great touch to add in value to kind of see and keep track of where we are. It's as well as what's this one? We're in this blue one here. I'm in the chip lead, by the way. I'm in first place. This guy is in second place. This guy's in third place. This guy's in fourth place. Just to be clear, there's 4 tables left, and you have the top 4 chip leaders all on the same table. I understand it's random, but it seems a bit odd, a bit strange. Anyway. So we have a new ad up as well. We have 2 new, we have 1 new sponsor. Right there, the Weenie Wagon is that's a brand new sponsor. And I'm working really hard at trying to reach out to these guys. Cheers right here, by the way. This way. PBR. I'm drinking a lot of their beer of late. And so we want these guys to come check my stream out and to say, holy shit, this guy's actually still streaming us. So let's give a little bit of shout out to these guys because I love their beer. Someone said it's the beer of the middle class. This is Frostbitch. Yeah, it is. How can you say no to that, right? All right, what else we got going on over here? Just trying to pull up my stream here. Give me 1 second. Because we're going to have to run some commercials and do some of those other crazy shenanigans that we always have to do. Let's take a look where we're at here. We've got an all-in bet over here. We've got 17, 18 bigs. We're not going to risk that on a 10 use. I know Doyle's played that, but we can never beat that. So let's just find a better hand to do it. Like this one, for example, Ace King suited. And, we're not folding. No matter what happens, we're never folding. Just play it the way it is, I guess. And if we go broke, that's just unfortunate. Now we do have some history with Giovanni. We do not expect him to call here, but right, we're just quite okay to steal the blinds here. We got pocket 10, so we'll be a little bit more cautious here as well. We still haven't made the money yet. We are in the blue, but we're looking pretty good with our hand here. We flop a gut shot. This is why we don't want to bet too large. We don't want to inflate too much here. Right? This is why we don't want to bet too hard and bet too much there. Doesn't make any sense to do that. So this is what it is. No big deal. I think that's the first time we played in 40 minutes. So we're at 14 here. 13, I think. 13 players. Let's take a quick look down here, shall we? We are... Oops. We do have 13 players left on this one. It is an 8 max, so you can do the math there, right? 5 more players to make. I think it's actually final table at 9, but maybe if they just stay at 8 max, then it's 5 more people to go. I am attempting to. I saw another streamer, Poker Pastor. He plays on America's Card Room. He's trying to get 50 final tables in 30 days, but the final tables have to contain 100 people or more. This one would qualify. There's 128 people in this tournament. This one would not qualify as there's only 81 people. And this one would, because we just hit 120. So this looks like we've just lost an... Oops. Oh, this one. We've just lost another person. So we should be down to 11. So we're getting closer. And then, of course, as things change here, there's different codings for the bottom. And I do believe it's actually... maybe we'll try right now. Take that in there. That tells you exactly what each one of those means. The yellow play button, it means I'm still playing in the tournament. And you can see that I still have 3 tournaments up. Red means I've busted out, and yeah, I've already done that once. The green check mark means I've made the money. Now, I haven't put this in here because I'm still playing this tournament. Right? If I were to bust out right now, that's what I would get. It was just a green check mark for this tournament. This blue one, what's it? It's a green. Purple diamond means I made the final table. Because obviously we're going to make at least a green check mark for this one. If you play in a finish first, second, and third, obviously you're going to hit up the medals as well as the purple diamond and the green check mark. So you have to decide which one's more impressive, as it were. And I think the medals take that. So that's huge. Let's make sure we give a shout out to Who Cares. As it's his genius that came up with that. I mean, I'm not really sure how he did it, but I should also give a shout out to Poker Pastor, as it was his idea that I saw that and quote unquote stole the idea from him. Who Cares? And he came up with how to do that, like in the behind the scenes. And then he just taught me how to make that happen. So that's what I'm working on. I did text, or I did go on to Party. Excuse me. I did go onto Poker Pastor's stream earlier on today. Actually, he might still be streaming right now. He is streaming right now. So if you want to check him out, and I just sat down and asked him like what he was doing with it, what he thought of it, how he did it. I get the sense that he's a streamer. You like this one here? Oh, that's no good. Because now we have a flush draw, we have a straight draw. I think they call it too many out syndrome, and we have missed all of it. So this is what it is. I mean, I don't think he has any of that, but we cannot take that risk. So let's get out of the way. This is our last hand. We will not make. If we jammed right now, we wouldn't make. It wouldn't go quick enough for us to rebuy. So now we have to hold on to our 21 bigs, which is just shy of a min, like buying into the tournament. And we have to play it the way it is. All right, so we do have a hand over here. 22 people left. 17 make the money. We are currently second in chip stack, so it just is what it is. What do we got over here? We have oh, we hit something, so we are going to bet this one now. We will just lead for pot. Just kind of look to take it down here. Malone is in the chip lead right now, so he may push back, play back, which he does. We're just going to check. We hit 2 pair here, but we're just going to check it. Yeah, we just see. There we go. We'll take it down. That should put us back above him. Yeah, which it does. And we come into kings. That's a pretty good hand. I did just fold ace 8 here. Yeah, so not. I mean, we're not going to be results oriented, but that's just an easy fold here. There's zero chance for folding these kings. We'll overbet this, so it looks like we have a hand that doesn't want to get called, which is quasi-true, but I mean, we'll just take these ones down, right? There's no calling here. It's razor fold for this guy. And we'll just take it down, right? Yay. All right, so that's a huge one for us. That's what she said. This is our first final table of the day. This is, which one? This is 22 bounty. It's this one. We're not folding, so we'll just chunk it all in there. This is huge, so this meets one of the goals we're working for, right? This 50 final tables in 30 days is more or less what we're looking for. That will qualify, because here we are in the final table. We just got moved over on this other one. Let me just find this table as well. Excellent. This is huge. And I think part of the reason why you want to play in pots that are more than 100 people, as well as to make it to the final table, because all the money's at the top, right? If we went out right now, it's 48 in this tournament, and we bought in for 11. We bought in for 22, and it's 9-handed, so 35. So it's just all gravy at this point, right? We're really looking for like the top, because it's also a rebuy. We should start losing people here fairly quickly. Muammar Gaddafi over here is chip leader with $1.29 in bounties. Giovanni is second. He's got like 73, and everyone else is like. Oh, there's one more. Year. He also has like 73 cents. Everyone else is like 30 cents or less. So this is where all the money is made, right? The final table. So that's what we're looking to do. All right. This is always fun. We got Party Poker going in the background. We also have a Brad Berlio. I chatted with him earlier on in another stream, but this is today the first time I've seen this guy. Poker Pastor, I think we've seen him stream about 3 times now, today being the 3rd. This is what it is, right? Just play it out. Let's see, but do we have one more? I think I have room for one more over here. Let's take these ones down. There's no calling here. It's razor. We don't have too much going on here. We'll chunk it in there. If we get a good flop with this, then we will go. But all right, so that's a huge one for us. That's what she said. Right, we're in this one. We don't expect this to go around, and we're on a draw, and the only draw we have is a naked flush draw. Right. It's going to be tough for us to call here. This is huge, so this meets one of the goals. Oops, what's going on over here? Oops, that's not the right one. Lunatic, welcome in. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Do we think this guy has a jack? Probably not. Does he have a 9? Probably not. Should we be calling that off? Gabby here is well behind us. We're just going to fold. Right? All we have is a naked draw. That's not going to be good enough to call off. Right? And so now it does hit the flush, but it's double paired board, jacks and 9s, right? It's more likely that Pelly Studs would be betting the 9 than the jack on that, which we would have lost, right? So can't do it. Cannot do it. We gotta play the odds, as it were. What happened over here? We lost a table. Let's go find it. Excuse me. We don't have a good hand there. We'll just get out of the way. This is also a fold. It just folds all over the place. That's all it is, right? Queen 10 under offsuit under the gun. That's just a fold. This one over here is we're still trying to make the money on this one, by the way. 17 make the money, and we're at 22 people, and I'm chip leader. Right, so again, Wild is taken over, but I'm first. This guy is 3rd. This guy is now 5th, and this guy is 7th. So we've lost some people along the way. Right, so chip preservation is absolutely paramount. You kids paying attention out there? That's it. Chip preservation is absolutely paramount. You can gamble a little bit more, as it were, with these. Oh, we got a hand brewing here. This is one of those ones. There's zero chance we're folding here. If we go broke, we go broke. Even if someone raises, it just is what it is. We didn't make it to this far to fold ace king. You're not bluffing us off. Either you have it or you don't. Either way, we're not folding. We'll just take the blinds. We're okay with that. Oh, we got 9-7 there, so this could be good for Gabba. Uh-oh, we need to avoid some cards. No, that's good enough. So we won a hand here. We won a bounty. Shut the front door. We won a bounty. That's huge. Well, we'll take it. So it wasn't pretty, but we'll take it. We have pocket tens on this. We're just going to fold to get out of the way. 27 make the money on this one, so we'll just get out of the way with that. What's this one? Right, so we've can you guys see that? Probably not. Oh, still probably not. In this one, we've won 17 cents in bounty, and we bought in for 22. So now the payout, because we're on 8-handed, is 41, right? So when you add those two together, you can see that it becomes highly profitable to make the final table on these. So we just keep going, right? Just as I said, just keep trudging along, loving it. Let's take a really, like a 1-minute break while we're waiting here. Right back. Uh, 15 seconds, I guess. We're just still kind of waiting here. We're checking it out. Ooh. That was a lot just happened there fairly quickly. We lost 3 people right away. The Momar, this guy hit 2 pair and he hit the gut shot for the straight to take our friend out. That's too bad. We will continue on. 6 people, 6-handed in this one right now. We are 5th in chip stack, right behind this guy. So when we'll just continue playing our hand and chunking in there when and where we can, ideally with the best of it, right? We're just ripping through tables here, just right, fold, fold, fold. Oops, this one. Chuck here made a move earlier on. The hand before, pot was 5.8, he bet 5.8. We could have called off, but to what end? Why would we risk 5 bigs at this point? So 5, we risk 40,000. I mean, that's, some people think that's too tight, but again, chip preservation is everything here. We're just on the cusp. We're on the bubble. We're still chip leader. So we just had this guy double up, or not double up, but he did double up. He had 7s. This Momar had less than that. He bet all in. He gambled. He lost. Just is what it is, right? We probably could double up here, but again, we're not going to take any risk at this point. We should be last in, and we are. We're in 6th place in this. So we're just looking for a hand to jam it all in. That's what we're looking for here. What do we got over here? We're still patiently waiting. There's 19 people. 17 make the money. Gotta just keep going here, right? We have an ace 9-9. I mean, we just can't play any of this, right? I don't think he. In fact, I think this guy probably does have an ace here, right? Because he knows that I'm folding so many hands. He's just waiting for me to trudge along here. We're just trying to eke into the money at this point. We haven't had one playable hand here in more than an hour. We've just been blinded out. When did I say this was until the end of level 10, right? So we had 30 seconds left in level 10. I said we got to play it out. So we have 5-minute blinds, so all of 11, 12, so 14, about 14 minutes we haven't had. This is good. Well, we would have been chunking it all in there, but this is it, right? 19 people in this one. We are 9-4, and just round and round we go. Just fold. We'll probably play this 7-6. I'm not gonna lie. This one we got Jack 10. Same thing. We haven't made the money yet. 33, and it's 20. We're in 29th place. Let's call, see what it is. No, that's still not going to be good enough for us, so we're going to check raise this one. We've lost another person here. Oops. We've lost another person here. Yeah, 5's good enough for me. Yeah. Five-handed, it's good enough. Chunk it all in there. Cheers, big ears. You know what sound that is? This is Frost Mage.
Taste of the weekend, and you're adored.
It's the sound of the weekend. And she called me a whale's penis. Wow. We have ace 9. Oops, no, this one. We have ace 9 here in the small blind. It's good enough for a little raise here. Probably 3.5. I think we'll probably be all in with our 4.5 bigs here. Fred gave a snap call there, so that's probably not good for us. He's got pocket jacks, yeah. Oh, but we hit a 5, so that's probably pretty good for us. Yeah, we'll take it. That's a huge and a much needed hand. We did raise here, right? We run into kings the very next hand on that one, so we're going to try and just do it again. Could have all sorts of hands to do this with, right? We have king, queen here. It's really tough on these guys now because we are on the stone cold bubble right now. And if they take a shot and miss, then they're out and they get nothing. So it's really easy to kind of steal blinds here. As long as one of these other guys don't call. Like, we're all in now, right? It's 13.4. And he's got aces, so that just kind of worked out well for him. That's nice. Very nice. Yeah. Nice hand, nice hand. What do we got over here? We're going to jam it all in here. We're all in with our ace 4. We could do the same thing. We could take a shot here, but we're not going to do that. Excuse me. I guess we're a hand for hand over here. I'm just going to get out of the way. Yeah, I'm just getting out of the way of all the other hands, right? What is this one? We had king 5, so we hit second pair, but we don't have a heart. It turns out the 2's good there. Well, it just is what it is, right? They just play the way that they play. So, no biggie. Let's change the color on this one. Let's change the color here. We did make it into the money. We are 4th place in chips, and we are into the money now, so that's a good sign. What did we buy into this tournament for? We bought it for 33 and 60 is the payout. So, having a good day so far. Let's run another 1 minute ad break. I'll be right back. All right. As an aside, I did take yesterday off. Mrs. Frostmage and I were house sitting for some friends and had to pack and put everything back here and get set up. And just yada yada. It was just all rough all the way around. So I just didn't think too much of it. Just got out of Dodge, as it were. So I took yesterday off. We went out for lunch with her family today. Had a good visit. A lot of unexpected visits. Oops, what do we got over here? We are all in. 7's good enough to go all in with. So obviously we're covered here, but we're not, right? And we covered him. Right? So this is about going to be bad for him to call here. But we both have the same hand. Chop it up, chop it up. That's funny. So we'll chop out Momar, but we're thinking the same thing. It's good enough. Let's just chop it up, throw it in there. Too funny, too funny. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to jam it all in at this point. We got 13-1, King, Jack King suited. As my name says, it's Jack King off is my favorite hand, but we'll go all in on it. Let's chunk it in there. We go in 5th place. We go in 5th place is what it is. Big deal. Yeah, King Queen versus King Jack. We need to get a Jack here, I think. No. All right, we're out of the tournament. Uh, 128. We are in 5th place. 1.89. It's good. All right, that was a good one. All right, so this is how this stuff changes. Let me go find it here. We were on 5th. So we will just make this a... What do we make this one? It's a 3. Is that what it is? 3. So then we update the file, as it were, and you should see that it goes purple at the bottom there. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Meaning we made the final table, but we didn't place first, second, or third. Unfortunate, but it's good enough, right? We got 2 tournaments going on still. We just have these 2. This is an easy fold here. We've completely whiffed on this one, so let's get out of the way. Let's get out of Dodge. We're in 7th place in this tournament with 15 remaining. We bought in cheap here. So we're about to double our buy-in, just short of double our buy-in here in just a moment, which is huge. This one over here, we've got, what do we have here? We got 9 is 26 people left, and we're in 23rd place. We've got in for 11, so we're just short of doubling here. That's why it's important to play good hands. Oh, you think that guy's sitting out? I think that guy's sitting out. Absolutely. So this is why who cares? Are you guys paying attention out here? Do not hit the sit out button. On this table, you can't see who's sitting out, but he's the big blind. I called and he sat out. Oh, now he is in. Well, that's pretty good. So we're out of this one now. Let's just take a quick look here, right? He's got a open-ended straight flush, and he calls. Right? So it's not great, but it is what it is. What is it? 139 people in this tournament. Turbo Max is 130. Forgot to update that way back when. 139. We went out in 26th place. So no bounty here. So this is the only tournament we have left. We did just get a full double up there. It's what it is. Let's go find it. This is our last table. It's the only one we have going on right now. So I gotta update this thing. So we finished 2 here. And so it should go find it again. So we've actually played 4 tournaments today, and this one's still going on, obviously. Of the 3 completed tournaments that we played today, we made 1 final table and we made it in the money in one, the second one. In the 4 tournaments, obviously, we've moneyed in 3 of the 4 tournaments we played today. That's the key takeaway here. And in 2 of them, I have to go back and take a look and mark that down somewhere. So I think we're at 4 of 50 at this point. We played 4 tournaments. 4 tournaments where we've 50 tournaments. 50 tournaments that are 100 players or more. Excuse me. Wild Rambo is throwing a little bit of shit here, but this hand just, like, you're just in trouble from start to finish. Like, no matter, I get it. It's so cheap to call off half a blind here. But what happens if this guy raises? Even if he goes to 1 or to 2 and calls, and you have to call 1 off. What are you hoping to hit with this hand? You have to hit twice with that hand. Thanks, buddy. So throwing shit, but that's a good flop for us, and we just kind of made a move against the guy. It's one of those either or chicken type of things, right? What's this one? PLO? Let's jump into this one. There we go. Just started, by the way. So that's okay. That's good. Let me go find it here. This is a Battle 7 Max Hyper. This is exactly the right one we're looking for. Currently 20 people in this tournament. We'll see how that goes. We need to add another tournament. Oops. I'm good at the moment. Thank you very much. Yes, please. Mrs. Mouse Mage is offering me cheese and carrots and pickles. Cheese and crackers and pickles. Well, that's what it was. There we go. Are we in? I think. Are we in 2? No. Maybe I didn't capture it yet. That's probably what the issue is. All right, so let's come to this one real quick. So he called 4-7 suited under the gun. What flop is he hoping to hit with that? Because if the other guy has 7-8, you're drawing really, really thin now. So he's taking a lot of risk here for very little reward. That's my point. This is why you shouldn't be calling these shitty hands. 22, it's this one, right? Excellent. Okay. This is it. He has to hit this stuff over and over and over again. He'll steal this for sure. But if anyone's got a set here, right? He's just trying to figure out whether it's this guy here. Right? Check, check, check. This guy bet. This guy called. This guy check raised. What hand does this guy have to have here? Is he just pre-flop? Is he just calling with pocket tens, pocket jacks, aces, kings, queens? Probably not. This is some sort of flush draw. He might have 5s at worst. And he's just debating whether he should call off against this guy. Right? That's what's happening there. So he's got E5 flush draw. Yeah, exactly, right? Isn't that what I said? This is like a flush draw here. And so I have this super, super tight image that I haven't played forever, which is why Wild Rammer was throwing shit at me earlier on. But now with that King 10, I can kind of steal some of these blinds along the way. It's all methodical. What do we got over here? That one, we got this one. Nothing going on up here. We'll just fold the ace 4, right? What are we hoping for? It's just a cheese hand, just best to get out of the way. And especially because we're trying to push for... We gotta open up the other table, that's fine. I like, where is it? Can you guys see that? I like this better of like 10 bigs or something like that. Like 12 maybe. Because you don't have to risk the whole thing. He's not going to fold this. It's either a raise or fold, right? He's not going to do that. So you just have to decide whether it's worth it to you to do that. Bet 12, check raise guy to 12. And your hand should be good enough to hold its own, right? Either you're going to go or you're not. If you're going to go, then chunk it in there. Right now he's just stealing. So we're going to have to push back on this guy at some point in time. 11-handed, five people in here. See, it's just raise, over and over. Raise to 3, check call. Raise to 3, check call. Raise to 3, check call. Right? That's all that's happening here. Oh man, how bad is that? Is this guy just sitting out completely? So this is the one we're going to do it on. Because he'll raise. Oh, he didn't raise. Holy smokes. I'm shocked and surprised he didn't raise. This guy's got a shitty 10. He doesn't want anyone draws coming in here. We're not going to risk it. We'll just fold, even though we hit this. Mrs. Dinner, she says. should have went to the store and got some like sausage or something.
I know, we didn't have any here.
I know. Mrs. Frostmage made me a fantastic plate. Cheese and crackers and pickles.
How about fantastic?
It's all in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? We are just trudging along. We finally have pocket. We're gonna go all in on this. Pocket 5 is good enough. We're on the button. There's still time. We got another 15 minutes or so. Excuse me, 15 minutes or so to get in there. So we're gonna just chunk it all in. Good enough. Cheers, Biggers. Let's have a cheese and cracker. It was 3 by. Happens, it sucks, but that's got to be pretty close. What do we have over here? Oh, I got moved. That's what happened. Oops, sorry about that. That's the table. We have a running straight or a 7 high gut flush draw. Neither one is good, so we'll just get out of the way. This guy is sitting out, so I think that's got to be pretty close. We'll chunk it all in here. Oops. 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 Well. So we go out of that tournament. Our 4s run into, like 4-handed, our 4s run into kings. This is what it is. That sucks, but as it turns out, that wasn't one of the conditions for the tournaments we had anyway.
All work?
Yes, remember when I said that earlier on? Yeah. No, I did not. Alright, so let's come back over here. Oops. This is the only tournament we have going on here. The final table would have been so much more nice, right? Nicer. Sure. Oh well. Played in 4 tournaments, and we muddied in 3 of the 4. Let's continue on. Let's find another one. Now, because we spent about an hour, better part of an hour playing those ones, maybe we can find another tournament here. This one starts in 9 minutes. We will play this one. So you might have to be stuck with me playing this one tournament until we figure it out. This is a Bounty Hunter 8 max. It's a 55 center and 25. And we've got 6 in this one. This is a good time for me just to kind of update all the different things I have going on in the background. And then tomorrow is 29.35. These, Mrs. Frostmage, these crackers and cheese and pickles are delicious. Thank you.
Yeah, they are.
She gave a little shovel. She's very pleased with dinner tonight. All right, let's run that. I'll be right back. Well, maybe we'll take a shot at one of these tournaments at these satellites. Looks like I have to win 2 of these things. Oops, is that right? No, I was on the wrong sheet. We have 7 and 8 minutes. 2 minutes to the break. So this one we're going to have a full 6 minutes left. So we got a couple minutes to wait. On this. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm actually going to take just a walking away break to the bathroom. Yeah. What are you watching, Mrs. Frostmage?
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Okay. The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is what's being announced. Excuse me. Got a minute and a half here. Minute and a half. I guess we'll just wait for the break. It is what it is. Gotta love it. Wouldn't change anything there. $17 seconds. 10,000 is a chip stack, so we'll have to chunk it all in here. All right, we'll be back in 1 minute. Actually, we'll be back in about 5, but it'll be quicker than that. Right back. Welcome back, sports fans. We jumped into 2 tournaments. I will figure these things out in just one moment. This is a Sunday feeder that we're looking for. There we go. Okay, so these are the 3 tournaments we're in right now. Begum. So we're all in on this one. And again, we've got another 4 minutes, so we can rebuy twice more here. This was a raise. Because he had raised, we can call fairly wide. He should lead out here, right? We'll just get out of the way. This one we've been clawing back hard on this one. Just raise, raise, raise all in. And the fact that we have aces certainly helps the situation, right? What I don't have set up here, I don't know how to handle this one yet. I do believe that Who Cares and I were talking about. Let me kind of size it up for you here. This one over here, to not record it because it's a ticket. If we get into a tournament where we actually get paid, then we should record it. So this is not going to actually make the funnel at the bottom of the screen that you see there. So we took that one down. We also have ace over here. That was an automatic fold there from Liz. I'm not really sure what that was about. It will be Millionaire. I don't know what that means. Let's Pura Rasta. That's an easy fold, right? I'm not calling that off. We're going to watch that. Oh, there we go. King Jack. All in with King Jack. That's awesome. And it's probably a good raise because sure enough we get that, right? This guy just gives it all away. Love it. Love it. So he should jam here. You know, you can't win the tournament in one hand, right? This is why it's so great. Yay. We'll get out of the way of that one. I mean, it's we have 8-4. That's no good. We're over here. We have 1 minute left. So the question becomes, do we chunk it all in here, trying to double it up, right? Or do we just rebuy into it? We will take the ladder and chunk it all in there and try and rebuy it. This is the only guy, but what hand can these guys have to possibly do that? I'd be shocked if this guy shows up with aces, kings, queens. A 10 or an 8 on the turn would be very nice. Gotta build a side pot, so you gotta go for it. Well, I guess we're out of this tournament if we don't win. This one over here, we're double gutter, so we're going to keep going here. Yeah, so that's what we thought. We had it right. He had to get lucky, and he did, and that just is what it is. No big deal. What is this one? This is the Battle 64, and we came in 33rd in it. There's 13 in this one, right? This is the other bounty hunter we're in. 13. Uh, 14 people here. Carol Kane, she's so funny. And there's 13 in this one. All right, so we come back over here. All right, so we just rebought into that tournament. I guess that's the move, right? Is to call jam when you hit any piece of it with like Queen 7. Probably lost a table there, I'll bet. No, we don't. We have 2. We're just trudging along here. I also I'm going to play WoW here in about an hour, probably at the end of these 2 tournaments. Feed my dog a little cracker. is a flush draw. This guy is a 7. Flush draw, 7. Flush draw, 7. Wow. 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 I have a cookie from the people that were house sitting. They made me cookies. And then Mrs. Frostmage's mom made cookies for the group. But she knows that I don't like raisins or cranberries. Craisins? What are they called? Craisins, right? Right. The fruit that your mom would put in the cookies. Raisins and craisins?
Cranberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dried out. I think they're called craisins. She knows I don't like those. So she actually switched over and doesn't put those things in the cookies anymore. Which is the way it should be. Damn it. What do we got up here? Excuse me. This is pretty wide. Let's give it just a minimum look at it. We have a gut shot. So we need 11 to 1 odds on it. We don't have that. So let's get out of the way. Let's see what else we have going on over here. Feed kind of filled up a little bit here. What's over here? Then we've got Bulbarian, I think. Yeah, Bulbarian's running as well. Nice. Well, we just have the 1 table, or 2 tables, sorry. We've got these 2 going on. Just call it there. Just feeling blah anyway. Some other stuff I want to do, and a 9. That's pretty good, right? That's probably pretty good. Let's get this going. Pastor Poker is still playing in the background. We got Brad still running in the background. This one, Calgary Flames. Calgary Flames are on life support here. Oops. Too funny. Too funny. All right, I'm going to hit ad break. I'll be right back. Is it not on this one? Chat bot, it's the right one, I think, right? There we go. All right, everything kind of got shut down in the background here, so let me just take a quick look here. What else we have over here? Oh, I got moved to another table. How about them apples? Oh no, I didn't. Alright, I guess we're calling this one off. Yeah, we're never folding here. We have a second nut flush draw and we have a double gutter. We're never folding. All we can do is just check call. pretty good. So we're out of that one as well. So we're losing to that. So we just have 6 outs, I guess. This is what it is, right? It is what it is. What do we have? Our bounty hunter 24, and we finished in 19th place. Yikers. That's no good. Let's update our tick here. Save. Let's hit this one again. So we only have 1 tournament left. That's going to be it for us. Not gonna lie. That's a little bit less stellar than I was looking for. What do we have? It's just this one table now. So we got four people that just snap called here. Let's get out of the way, I guess. King Queen's no good. Just get out of the way. Well, we hit 2 pair, which could bring someone straight, and now for sure would be done. Right. We will make note of that. This guy's fishing? What are you talking about? What do you think your ace-3 is? Dingleberry. Let's come back over here. So I want to go back. Check these 2 peoples. Okay, so we have this one over here, right? And we have one more, I think, to go through, and we should be done there for. Ooh. Well, let's run that because that's unusual that maybe they just don't know who that is yet. So I think we have one more bot in there, but not. We'll be generous and give the expectation that it's not just yet, but it's got to be pretty close. Just want to share that, thank you for following. If you're as a streamer, your follow really does mean a lot. It's without you, I can't do what I do, right? Yeah, we need help. We need love. We need support, even if it's not from a financial standpoint. Your support's still needed and loved and wanted. Chop it up. Right, easy peasy. Nothing to it there, right? Nothing to it. Now let's do the same thing over and over and over again. And I want to do one more, actually. What's this one? It's not that. It's this one. So I do run ads throughout my stream, and that's one of the ones I do right there. It allows me to run the ads and not when they want to run the ads. So as long as I do every 15 or 20 minutes or so, we can push back. That's good. It's good to do that. What do we got up here? We got Killer Bird left the stream. Miss Molly makes. Nice. What is Miss Molly making? Oh, you know who we're going to go check out? We want to go check out Hippie Elf. Let's make sure we give a shout out there to Miss Hippie. She plays World of Warcraft. And she's got a whack ton of tunes that she plays. Some alts, if you will. And She's always running keys. Keys, 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 over and over and over again. What is she doing right now? She's just running around Ouroboros looking for something. I don't know what she's looking for. We're still supporting her. Off that. First Regiment, welcome. Be small. Maybe small technique. Oh, it's random dungeons is what she's running. It's a bit strange. Hello, Mrs. Fast Mage.
Hi, Ruby.
I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna actually have to turn this again, I think. Let's see what we can do. Turn the cam. Hello. I don't have anything for you. I have anything. Oh, no. She looks so fancy. We got her haircut and everything. Excuse me. Yeah, that's Ace King. So, all right. Let's see, we're to 2771.
Okay, we'll go outside. We'll get your drugs, and then I think your mom's gonna have a bath.
She had a good night, I think, last night.
Oh, I was up at 7:30 this morning without an alarm, and the dog didn't get me. And I was awake at 5.
Yeah, you don't know what time I went to bed because the Fitbit's broken. Fair. You know what I think I'm going to do, though, is have to go over here and put one of the beverages that are in the fridge. In the freezer. That's where she put them.
Don't! Those aren't yours.
Oh.
You can have the warm ones. That's what you told me.
That's true. I'll only drink the warm ones, I promise. LLPOF, she says. And she's absolutely right. I promise I won't drink yours. If I say it a third time, will you believe me?
Yes. No.
Alright, I'm gonna go get one right now. Yeah, those are warmer than I thought they were. And I told her, and she knew that, so I put them in a frozen koozie that sits in the freezer. I got 2 of those. So I have to use this one. That's when she's getting her stuff. Oh, we got a follower. We're so every we have goals every. We have goals all the time. Trying to work on the goals, right? So we want to have goals for how many followers we have and how many subs we have, and we've got 3 subscribers. That's awesome. We are rolling down. Let's run an ad. I'll be right back. Well, I think that changes a little something here. Let's see what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually have one too many here. Okay, that's why. Because I changed like the files at the bottom of the page there. Is that right? Oh, something happened here. What happened here? Oh, because you can't have that open, he said. Let's try it again. There we go. So that's it. That's how we're ending the stream, at least. Oops. It's a lot of shit cards out there. Five or seven. This is 5 now. We'll rebuy into this one. We don't have any more tournaments. This is all that we're playing right now. Let me go find this one again. We lost. It happens. In terms of our challenge, we're not having any more tournaments tonight. So as I said, I'm just going to play these two, and that'll be it. So those numbers at the tournaments at the bottom, I've only played 7 tournaments today, and I moneyed in 3 of the 4, and I've made 1 final table today, which is huge. And this qualifies for the thingy. So it's not going so great, I'm not going to lie, but we'll see how it goes. Let me, view is what it is. We want to see all the sheets from April. So let's open that one. Let's open 3rd. Open the 4th. Open the 5th. 6th. And the 7th. So this is all the days that we've played here, right? So we're looking for anything that has more than 100 people in it, and we final tabled. We don't have anything on the 3rd. Let's close that one. Hide the sheet. On the 2nd. On the 3rd, we have 1. 9s versus jacks. We like that.
Fucking open it. Okay, so that is snug. It was a snug.
That's how I like it. Nice and snug. We were expecting this to be all in here, right? Which now we're going to jam against that. So we have 1, right, on the April 3rd. 2. April 3rd, we have, right, so we didn't make the final table. No final tables there. We only have the 2. Sorry, we just have the one right now. I just chunk it all in there. Whatever. We got King Jack versus King 8. That's a good one. 10. Spade. Nate.
Jack King off?
Yo. Hey. No. No, they have Jack King suited. We didn't make... So 12 out of 100, we didn't make the final table. 16 out of 121. 36 out of 222. 78 now. Oh, 25. 9. Didn't make anything there. So we've got one so far. Nothing on this day. The 6th. The 9th. Oh, it's a bubble final table. We went out 9th out of 152nd. That's on the bubble. Shit, that's right. We've got 9 out of 109, so that's 2.
That's weird. There's one right here.
I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't from me. So we got 2 so far. I don't have any final tables that fits criteria on the 7th. So we're on the 8th now. Got 5 final tables on the 8th. None of them meet the criteria. So we're at 3 now. Well, that's...
Okay, $1 million for crackers and your dad leaves some open.
Sorry.
Feed her the rice crackers. They're like $1.
Why do you think that I was feeding her those ones?
Because they're wide open and you had peanut butter on them.
For me, I was eating the peanut butter.
No, you said that there's peanut butter
Whatever.
on Flores because she dropped it. Did you want to change your story about the peanut butter?
Oh, Mrs. Frostmage. You're lucky you're cute. Okay, we can close this off. What do we have here? Oh, let's get out of the way. That's a hard hammer all the way through on that. All right, so back over here. Let's see what we got. Hello, Barry P. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, I was just trying to take care of some business in the background. Barry P. He streams as well. He's English, so don't hold that against him. We love Barry P. He streams as well, but he usually does like a little bit later night stream because of the time change and whatnot. Like Barry works like late nights till like 4 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning or some shit like that. Super, super early, and then gets home and then streams, which is like 10 o'clock for us or whatever it is. It's, so that's 2 a.m. or something. It's crazy, but Barry P is awesome. He's a variety streamer, mostly streams WoW, but I think the other game he plays is Apex. I do apologize if I've got that incorrect. Don't hold that against me. Where we at? We got 31 on this one. Bought him for 1-0. Trying to get... What do we need here? Oh, 10. 10 get the ticket. Oh shit, I wasn't even paying attention. That's absolutely crazy. All right, so I was about to do something crazy here. So this one, I'm actually in 2nd place in this tournament. And there's 15 people left. 10 get a ticket. Right? So we're just going to put some pressure, some different pressure on these other guys now. Let these guys in a little bit. I wasn't even paying attention to that. See, that I would never do this. Okay, so now that these guys are doing that, I'm not going to allow those guys in anymore. Just not doing that. The other one here, we have some sort of daily legends or something, right? Is that what it is? Oops. All right, so we're back at it here. As I said, I didn't realize that this was the type of tournament where we were in function. Right, 11 people. I'm actually in second place, the chip leader. Second place in chips. 10 get a ticket. What is this one? So we have to play some other. We play in a second tournament for 330. So we're in for a third of this one, right? So we got to win this. We got to win ticket in this one. Excuse me. 14. So Doyle's the very bottom of the pool here. We've got one, two. We're gonna lose 4 people here. Sorry, probably didn't see that, huh? Doyle here. Oh no, we made the cutoff period though. This one, it is. We have a fair amount of time still. We've got another six full minutes to go. So we'll probably be in here fairly quickly. Just got to find a spot to run it through, right? So we did raise 3.3, but he can't take the risk here. This is why it's so great. Yay. So now Doyle's out. One less. Moving closer. 13. We'll just keep doing the same thing. Pound, pound, pound. Pound away, as it were. Okay, so I got to rebuy into this one, yeah. Where are we at? Right, yeah, so we're just raising like every hand here at this point, right? And we're actually going to drop it down a little bit here. Take a shot. If you miss, you're in. If you don't, you're not. That's just the way that it is. Looks like we're down to 12 people now. This guy is the smallest chip stack. Ewan is just ahead of us in the chip leader. So I'm actually in third place. He's in second place. So just ahead. He should raise here. Right? They can't take the shot, and we can. So as long as he's not in the hand, I'll be raising. Right, so the button should come over here. Small blind, big blind. See where we're at. What do you mean mugging me for?
Why is there laundry in the dryer?
Because that's the one I did from yesterday with the dog hair. We were
You
hosting.
didn't finish.
It's finished for me. I'm kidding. We're going to take a slow play approach on this ace 10 because he and I are both a chip leader at this point, right? Second and third. There's no reason to take too much of a risk here. Right? I mean, I can bet it, but there's just no reason to do that with him being at 25. Well, so this is the problem, right? Just calling and hoping that you're going to hit the flop enough to bet out. I mean, this is. I mean, do I take a shot here? Probably not. I could be ahead, but you want to do that before he gets in there, right? You want to charge him to see the flop. That's what you're looking to do. So we'll be raising here for sure, 100% with our Queen 5 offsuit. Right? It's raise or fold. These guys can't take the risk, but when he does that, he handcuffs both of us, actually. Me more so than him. Because I can just do this all day long and take the chips. But if I take a shot and miss, he can take me out. That's the kicker here. Right? They're just trying to make it into the final table here. Let's see what this other table has. Yeah, so we got 3. That's good. Yeah, so now we've lost one along the way. We're one step closer. One hand away from making it. See, and then he handcuffs me by doing that shit. Now we're never going to fold here. Right, so he just gives a bunch of chips away to me. Joru's 28. I want to be in. Darius is in 4th place in this tournament. This is the lowest chip stack, right? With 12,000. There's Ryan at the other tables, so he's got 5. The other guy's got 6.1. He doesn't play well enough to do this, right? They're just going to fold, 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 and he'll take it down. I'm currently the chip leader now. I'm in with first position, 11-handed. Right. Waiting for the other table to finish up here. We have this other one. Oops. All right, we have. Oh, that's the same one. That's no good. We're not playing anymore after this, as I said. We're just funning around in this one. Just a quick shout out to our sponsors. We have two confirmed sponsors. One is Yuck Yucks, and the other one is Winnie Wagon. It's a hot dog stand here in town. We want them to come in a little bit more, so we're trying to give them some streamer love, as it were. This is a pretty good hand, right? This is I'm told that this is the greatest hand ever created pre-flop in poker. Right? We want to pound this guy now because he doesn't know what the hell's going on. Heads up.
Little dog.
Ooh, nice one. Nice. I think I'm just moved back into the lead here, which is good. Ewan is going to try and call to see more flops, but we're not letting him do that. Right? It's just raise, raise, raise over and over and over again. If he calls 4.6, I call it off. He has to hit, and I don't. Right? This is how you win these things. Put pressure on the small stacks. So when this guy had it and he just called, he handcuffs, as I said. He doesn't know what's happening here in terms of a short-handed play. And it turns out, who else was on there? Brad was talking about this earlier on. Brad Braulio. Let's run a one minute ad while we're waiting. Right back. Right? Just bleeding this guy. Just bleeding this guy as well. Where do we end up here? We got 31, I think, and 98. Payouts are what? 18. How many people are left in this tournament? Nice. We just come back to the same thing. 9 deuce, right? Doesn't matter what our hand is. We're still raising. We're not letting these 3 people see a flop, and because he just calls here, we're punishing him for limping in as well. If he raises, we just fold. And now we just put the guy all in. Right? You can't take the risk to miss. And he just keeps giving me his chips, bleeding, and I'm going to just start bleeding this guy as well. Right? This guy's 2.1, this guy's 2.6. He's got 3.7, but I bet 2.5. He can't afford to do it. This guy's now 9.7. He's getting on life support as well. He's on 4th place here. If he goes all in, I can call. He cannot. And he's out, right? This is what I'm talking about. He was the second chip leader, and he didn't have to do that. So now all these other guys just fold, and they make it in there because this guy hasn't got the stones to just get out of the way. That's awesome. 34, and we finish this one in first place. All right? That's exactly it. I could be lying. It's entirely true, but he could have just folded his way. Could have folded his way into it. What did we win here? We didn't win anything on this one. But we did win a 330 ticket. That's huge. So we just got to find out what that ticket buys us into. Excuse me. All right, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you very much. You guys have a great night. Let's take a quick look while we're here. Got a 330 ticket. Let's take What was the cost on that? It was we spent $1.10 to get into it, and we got a 3:30 ticket, so we got it for a third of the price, rather than 15%. Let's see what tournaments we can buy into with this. I have one ticket, 3 options. It's Carnival, so it's a 15 into a $22 ticket. So we'll play those 2 tomorrow. We got 12. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or 10 o'clock in the morning. So that's the one we'll play. We'll play at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out. You guys have a great night. I appreciate you guys stopping in.